Hi guys, I'm Smitha and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things AI and machine learning related. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what are some of the most highest paid roles in tech in 2022. I'm sure this is something that a lot of you guys have wondered about, especially if you're starting out with a brand new career in tech or you're planning on transitioning to a different role in tech. So this is something which will be useful to a lot of you guys out there. And also, when I was researching for this video, I was genuinely surprised at some of the roles which are in the top, and also some roles are definitely expected as well. So I'm sure you guys are going to be equally surprised to see which roles are actually in the top. For this video, I will be focusing on technical roles in tech, but I plan on making another video for non-technical roles in tech as well, because I feel like those are equally important and not talked about enough. And before we get started, a word from today's sponsor, ProjectPro. ProjectPro is a platform which has a curated library of end-to-end projects in data science, machine learning, and big data. The biggest thing about ProjectPro is that it is created by developers for developers. All of the projects on ProjectPro have been created by actual machine learning engineers and data scientists who are working at top tech companies. So if you're studying machine learning and data science, you know that projects are a major part of your learning. However, the projects that a lot of students do when they're learning machine learning and big data and data science, they just do not translate well into real world. Because in real world companies, in real world scenarios, a lot of machine learning pipelines and data science pipelines are not taught to you in these courses, and they are really different from the projects that you do. So that is exactly what sets ProjectPro apart from other platforms, simply because all of the projects on it are created by people who are working in the industry, and they are showing you exactly how projects are handled in actual real world scenarios. Make sure to check out their website. I'll be leaving it in the description box below, and also subscribe to their YouTube channel where they post a bunch of useful content for developers who are learning machine learning and data science. When I was researching for this video, 5 roles really stood out to me on their demand as well as salary. So the demand for these 5 roles were extremely high compared to the other roles out there, and so was the salary offered. So the 5 roles are data scientist, software developer, blockchain engineer, DevOps engineer, and data engineer. Before you continue with this video, comment down below which role do you think earns the highest and in what order. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. Amongst these 5 roles, and also one of the most highest paid roles in tech in 2022 is the data scientist role. I've also technically mixed in machine learning engineer with this role. So when I'm referring to data scientist, I mean both machine learning engineers and data scientists. So these roles are some of the most highest paid roles in 2022. Now, this is simply because the demand for these roles has just grown exponentially over the last 1 year. Because of the pandemic, a lot of tech companies have just went. Another major reason why the demand for data scientists is so incredibly high is simply because there's not enough people to fill these roles. There's not enough talent to fill these roles. And also a lot of developers who are applying for these roles, they might not have the right skills that the company is looking for. So a lot of you guys who are watching my videos, you are very much interested in learning data science and machine learning, and this is a huge motivation for you guys to actually continue doing so. And if you guys haven't started, to definitely start learning machine learning. It is such an important skill which is highly in demand. Data scientists are people who are able to understand, create, and deploy machine learning models. They should not only have technical knowledge in order to do all that, but they should also have extremely good domain knowledge of the type of data that they're handling. Because the type of machine learning models that they create has a lot of impact on a lot of different people. There is an incredibly large amount of impact because business leaders look at these results, look at the data which has been generated in order to make business decisions. So it's no wonder that data scientists have some of the most highest paid jobs in 2022 simply because of the amount of responsibilities and skills which are required for this role. So let's take a look at how much data scientists actually make. So in the US, the median salary for a data scientist is about 230,000 US dollars. And at the 90th percentile, it's about 400,000 US dollars. And it can go up all the way to about 600,000 US dollars. Some of the most top paying companies for data scientists are Netflix, Instacart, Robinhood, Salesforce, as well as Facebook and Google. Next, let's take a look at how much data scientists make in India. So the median salary for data scientists in India per year is about 30 lakh Indian rupees. And at the 90th percentile, it's about 75 lakh Indian rupees. And the uppermost tier for the salary of data scientists in India, it's about 1.75 crore Indian rupees. Some of the top paying companies for data scientists are in India is Amazon, Microsoft, PayPal, Walmart, Flipkart, and also Intel. So these are some of the most major companies which are hiring data scientists in India. And as you guys can see, whether it's in India or in the US, the salaries are definitely on the upper end of tech salaries. The second highest paid role for 2022 is data engineer. So data engineering is a really big role as well. A data engineer is someone who is able to plan and develop the entire life cycle of big data applications. So they should be someone who is really proficient in database technologies, in cloud computing, in cloud storage, as well as data warehousing. In a lot of smaller tech companies, a data scientist oftentimes plays majority of the role that a data engineer actually does. However, in mid-sized and larger tech companies, these are completely two separate roles. And oftentimes, depending on the size of the project, there can be multiple data engineers and data scientists on hand. So let's take a look at data engineer salaries in the US. So on average, a data engineer makes about 120,000 US dollars per year. And depending on the type of company that you are, that can be much higher as well. For example, Netflix pays about 270,000 US dollars for data engineers, and also major companies like Amazon and Salesforce, they have really good salaries for data engineers as well. Next up, we have blockchain developers. Now, blockchain developers are people who have deep knowledge in smart contracts, and they are also proficient in developing applications for the blockchain. Blockchain developers also get paid in tokens, in the tokens of the company that they're actually working for. So technically, depending on how well the project is going, that could be worth a lot of money. So there is no upper end to how much blockchain developers get paid. And in a lot of cases, it could be much, much higher than even how much data scientists get paid. Also, the demand for blockchain developers has increased tremendously just based on how much interest and hype there is in the crypto community right now, and also because of NFTs as well. So there is a huge demand for blockchain developers who are specializing in NFTs as well. So blockchain developers in the US have an average salary of about $150,000 a year, and that can go up all the way to about $250,000 a year. In final place, we have a tie between DevOps engineers and software engineers. However, when it comes to software engineers, there is an extremely wide range in how much a software engineer can actually make, depending on the years of experience, and of course, depending on the company that they're working in, as well as the industry in which they're working in. When it comes to software engineers in the San Francisco Bay Area, the median salary is about 215,000 US dollars per year. At the 90th percentile, we have about 425,000 US dollars per year, and that can go upwards to all the way up to 800,000 US dollars per year. Some of the top paying companies for software developers are Facebook, Apple, Google, and Amazon in the US. In India, software engineers can make a median salary of about 28 lakhs per year, and upwards all the way up to 69 lakhs per year at the 90th percentile. Some of the major companies hiring software engineers in India and paying the most are Amazon and Google, Oracle, and Microsoft. So guys, that are the top tech roles which have the highest paid salaries in 2022. I'm really excited to make another video talking about non-technical roles in tech as well. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys would be interested in watching that. Also, if this video has motivated you into learning data science and machine learning, do check out my machine learning roadmap for 2022, as well as join me along with my 100 days of machine learning challenge as well on my channel. The links for all of this will be in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching and see you in my next video.